we go. Hey, my name is Andre. I'm a dev role at Neon. We are a serverless Postgres offering in the cloud. We have some cool features like branching and autoscaling. And today I want to talk about our MCP servers and, more importantly, how I think MCP will evolve and actually just become an implementation detail that we don't really care about. So we started in December releasing our first MCP server. It was using the standard I/O transport, right? That's how it really started. You would hard code your API token. Just in here, use it locally with your local LLM client like Cursor. And then you have access to all the cool tools you would expect from a database service. List me my projects, create me a new database, show me the tables in my database. And then in April this year, we released the next version of our MCP server, which is Remote. That's something that Cursor can't really do yet, so we have to use the MCP Remote npm package as a proxy. But this one, it comes with OAuth, right? Like we probably should use WorkOS for this and not have done it ourselves. But if you enable it, right, like it starts the OAuth flow, so that's really cool. It's a good step in the right direction because now our team developing the MCP server can ship, and you get immediately the last tools available when you run it on your local agent. But what I'm most excited about is the next step. So if you're searching on the web, right, you don't use an HTTP playground, use Google, right? And you don't care that it goes over HTTP. I mean, as a developer, you kind of care, but as an end user, you definitely don't. So our users are a lot of agent tools, codegen tools. And if we build our MCP server, we think about how can we improve their experience, right? So there's vZero. Who has used vZero before? Or Replit, Lovable, Bold, right? Like there's a bunch of these tools. They create apps for you. They all use a lot of custom code to implement and integrate with different services, right? So maybe they spin up a Neon database in the back, or integrate with some other services, right? But I'm pretty sure they will all use MCP very soon. And I kind of want to show you why. So this is same.new, another one of those codegen tools. And I was very kind here, asking it to create me a to-do app. And then it's the normal back and forth, right? Asking me if this is all good. And I would love to show you the app, but it's broken, so I'm not gonna. Yikes. But yeah, if you scroll down a little bit, at some point here, it asked me, so, all right, we did some good progress. Do you want me to integrate Neon? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then it went into the OAuth flow. I signed up. It created me a database, which is down here. So create project, right? Like create me a new database. On the back, we have now provisioned a database for our thermal application. And then next, it uses prepare database migration. So that's a stateful tool, not just a REST API that we wrap. That's a stateful tool we specifically built for our MCP server because we're like, hey, how can we make it so that the MCP server is used in the best way possible by the LLMs, and the LLMs are the most successful, right? You really have to think as the LLM, as your new client, and you have to build an MCP server that makes them as successful as possible. So we built a migration tool for that, right? Like that's what a database company does, I guess. But the cool thing and what I want you to think about is if we enhance our MCP server, right, like expose more APIs and whatnot, same.new will immediately improve, right? Because these tools are then accessible through our remote MCP server, and immediately same.new, the agent that runs somewhere and builds your apps, has access to them, right? And you can imagine same.new will integrate with all the tools you love, like Sentry, Mux, whatever. And then if you want to create videos or analytics, right? And if they improve, then the codegen agent improves. And you can just see how that will all just become an implementation detail. And what you as the end user, the developer using these coding agents will get out of it is like an ever-improving experience, all based on MCP. And that's why I'm very excited about the protocol. Thank you.